residents to the Dr. DC podcast. My name is producer Richard, and across from me in a hotel is the doctor himself.
Hello.
Oh, is this your like tender bed voice?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, local doctors.
Waiting for you tonight.
Yeah, we're recording this in our shared hotel room.
Yeah.
In Vancouver.
With technology I have not fucked with before.
We're down here on the eve of Fan Expo Vancouver, to which we have media accreditation somehow.
I'm not sure what that will give us because we've had no contact with the organization since.
I'll tell you what it gives us.
Yeah.
Free passes.
I mean, look, bar none, we get to go to a con for free.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. I literally could get nothing else from this, and I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Because we've had a fruitful day and a half.
We've had a great time. We went out hard yesterday with past guest of the show, Simon King.
Yeah. Yeah, we went hard.
We went hard.
A little harder than probably necessary, but you know what? It's two 30-year-olds in there, on vacation. So what's going to happen?
We've been taking in delicious food.
Yeah, we ate a lot of food yesterday. Just kept kind of eating. Oh my God, that katsu dog.
We had that katsu hot dog, which was very good.
Oh my God.
Today we went to a place called Meat and Bread that sells like 4 kinds of sandwiches, no substitutes.
And there's like 2 ingredients.
And there's like 2 ingredients on each. And I got a buffalo chicken sandwich, and it was just like meat pulled off a rotisserie chicken, no breading, a little buffalo sauce. Like it was incredible. It just a big fucking hot wet sandwich. It was amazing.
It was good, yeah. And then I got a porchetta sandwich.
And like they had just finished cooking this giant pork roast. It looked great.
It was the tenderest, and they like put the actual like pork crackling, which is like the skin basically. So and it's all crispy and salty, and Jesus Christ, yeah, that was really good.
And we went to a VIP
movie theater together where we sat next to each other.
Yep. I don't know why you threw that detail in.
I had we had the same situation with when I took my wife to a VIP movie theater, which is where you looked at me and goes, "Why are we in the dead center where we can't make out?" And I said, because optimal viewing experience is the most important.
We saw Jackass Forever.
Yeah, and we ate like sandwiches
pulled
and
pork sandwich.
Yeah, I ate a spicy chicken sandwich, and I drank a bunch of really like girly like elderflower drinks.
I had a nice bourbon sour.
Oh yeah, and we watched Jackass.
And a kokanee.
Because, and there was like 3 other people in the room. We had heated fucking recliner seats.
Yeah,
you're seeing how the other half lives.
Truly, I mean, this has been a real education for me. I mean, the other piece, we'll have to give it its own dedicated time, maybe on a double or
sure.
But we hit 2 comic book shops today.
We did, yeah. One
decent hauls already, I would argue.
Yeah. One shop was really organized and great.
One shop was run like a business.
Yeah, one shop sure was
like an accidental closet.
And they were upset with us for taking their things.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, sorry, it's a real mess right now, but just like look in the boxes." And they're like, "No, not that box."
Yeah. We both found comics, and they were like, "Oh, you took that from the wrong box." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's hard to understand when everything's so well organized." And the guy was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry."
Yeah, it was.
I didn't want to give him shit, but he gave us so much stank about that I was like,
he was like, too many comics came in one shipment, and like that causes problems. But I look around, and it's like that's not what all of this is.
No, this was a problem before.
Yeah. We stumbled into like a troll horde masquerading as a business.
Yeah. We also got to see the sexiest crime committed and captured.
Man. Okay, hang on.
So much has happened in a day.
So much has happened. We'll full debrief the full Vancouver trip, but just so people know, we're eating well. We're having fun.
We saw Spider-Man get caught.
The cops tackled Spider-Man today.
Sexy fucking cops.
Yeah, the hottest cops.
Coolest, hottest cops.
I thought they were strippers.
Yeah. Of course they're strippers. They're too hot.
Look at them. They're strippers, Michael. Look how hot they are.
Incredible. It's been a fucking whirlwind.
It's been a wild day and a half since we got here. It's been fun though.
And my hangover is slowly going away.
You survived, buddy.
I did.
So we are testing out some new recording equipment.
Yeah.
Before the expo starts tomorrow,
which is still going.
Hopefully, we have someone to interview.
That would be cool.
Literally heard nothing for weeks, so who knows?
Nope. It also could be the convention isn't happening and that it's really just a
We've also
Sistine
seen
Chapel
no signage, which is like very odd. So we're testing this out. We thought a good thing to test it out on would be, here's a crazy once-in-a-lifetime thing that I didn't steal from a resident on Reddit, which is that the day you're listening to this, assuming it's the date that this comes out, is Tuesday, February, the second month.
That's right. Oh my God, where could this be going?
22nd.
Holy shit, that's a lot of twos.
2000.
Oh my God.
And 22.
The only this will never happen again.
Well, what you'll put us in cryo. Your Patreon contributions will put us in cryostasis
till 22,
and then it'll be even better. But
the chances of that also being on a Tuesday is no way.
Episode to celebrate all of those twos because that's kind of fun. So it's a special extra episode. There will be a normal episode coming out tomorrow, but this is just a special one.
Oh, is it? This is not. This is
Oh.
That's right. We talked about this Tuesday. Hey.
You always look at me like we didn't discuss this when I assure you we've always discussed it.
I think it's because you said there's a normal episode coming, and I was like, we didn't talk about recording that.
Well, because we don't have to.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I got really scared.
A normal episode.
Because I was like, I don't think I recorded a normal episode at any time.
That's really funny.
Look, this is how my brain works.
So this is a full Two-Face Rules episode. I've gone into the mailbag to grab questions because it's 2022 and who the fuck carries change. I have a coin flip app ready to go.
Yeah, believe it. So I just have a question for you.
Yeah.
What's the most important question you've ever answered on a coin toss?
Oh my God. Yeah. Our silent third co-host is Anton Shigner, sitting in the corner pretty intensely.
What's the most important? I can't do it. Nope.
Yeah. Sound like Javier Bardem. Go.
What's the most? Nope. What's the? Nope.
Please keep going.
I'm Javier Bardem. I'm a normal person.
Holy shit.
I nailed it.
My God.
All right. So, but before we get into their questions, we've got a review.
Okay. Who's it from?
This is so fucking fast and loose. Oh my God.
Say who it's from.
I know, but I just
flip a coin and see if we read it.
I didn't make a note. I didn't make a note for this episode, so I'm just reading off of just.
Yeah, now you got to hope that there's like almost 5 years of muscle memory.
I mean, we both know that. It's not true. 5-star review number 144 through Patreon.
Ooh.
From Michael Haggerty.
All right. I'm going to flip a coin to see if we read this review. And just for the record, it's enormous. It's going to be a real shame if we don't.
Yeah, and here's the thing. If we don't answer it, it's never getting answered. We're never reading it.
Yeah. Hey, it's just like the questions don't go back in the mailbag.
Yeah.
They're spent.
Yeah. These are lost.
So heads is always we do.
Yeah.
Tails we don't.
Okay.
Let's see how this app works. Okay, heads. All right,
wow, that's really anticlimactic.
It doesn't like spin it. It just immediately gives you an option. Can you like insert a pause or something? That was so anticlimactic.
There was sort of it was like blip, blip.
I thought it would like flip slowly go, like a roulette wheel or something.
You got to pay for the premium if you want that.
I should have gotten Coin Flip Plus. I'm a fool. I'm a fool who didn't spring for Coin Flip Plus.
So is that yes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, heads is yes, and you're just conferring again.
The heads yes, yeah.
To make sure that it is. Okay. Read the review.
5-star review. Were your parents shot in an alley? Did your parents abandon you by shipping you off to a foreign planet to be raised by an old corn husking couple?
Sounds racist.
Yeah, a little bit. Did you spend years and send? Did you send years and years in school, spend money on a PhD only to be wasted by a toxic relationship with a guy who never grew out of his hot topic dye hair phase? Did you ever ask the question? Will you marry me? Did you ever pop the question?
Wait. Tails.
No. Oh, okay.
Marry you. Sorry.
I mean, I knew that was going to come. Did you ever watch your father burn to death in a plane crash, forever haunted by his screams of disappointment in you because all you had to do was put him out with the fire extinguisher in your hands, but the smell of flesh was so bad you didn't want to get closer because you had a great PB&J lunch and don't want to ruin it by throwing up?
Jesus.
Did you grow up in a dark basement of a hellscape planet held against your will by a woman? I mean, yeah, I'm listening. That has such a gravelly voice, you're honestly concerned because she sounds like Ed Asner. Mm-hmm. This also says Ed Asner, but...
Like spelled how?
Aisner.
I don't mistype.
You don't have to type it. Just copy and paste without formatting.
I would rather die.
It's such an unnecessary...
Paste without format.
That's like people who type on typewriters and then like transcript into something else.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's how I do all my work for the company.
It explains so much. Well, then this podcast is for you. Emotional trauma, they got that. Two men in their thirsty 30s talking about DC Comics in a small room. This isn't a bear den. It's a cubby hole. That sounds like if you're talking about in terms of bears and then you say cubby hole, that sounds like a child.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That's bad. So clearly.
Yeah, but once they get all their badges, then it's a scouting hole.
Call me Ranger Danger.
Jesus Christ.
So clearly I have issues, comic issues and mental.
Wow.
But I've found a home with my two DC daddies. And you can too. Read the emotionally supportive mom with clear digestive issues. Closet alcoholic.
What?
And hungry.
How did I get closet alcoholic?
Hungry for more sexual pleasure.
How did I get closet alcoholic? I'm fine with the rest.
This is unfounded.
Yeah.
Richard is daddy. Don't disappoint daddy.
Oh no.
He spanks hard.
Oh no.
Meow. Kitty like a spanking.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry. I forgot this isn't a review for Ghostfacers. Stupid boy. Stupid. This is why dad hates you. Stop thirsting. Be better. Sorry, daddy. But while you're here, I happen to be stuck in this washing machine. Could you help? This took a wrong turn. But that is the show. 1 minute on track with information, then off the rails. Random discussions making you question life. But all in all, it's perfect, and I wouldn't change anything about these men or this show. Hey, Reed, don't throw out my Legos.
Wow. That was a behemoth of a review. That was wild.
I loved it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Daddy appreciates it. Daddy approves. Now get in the cubby hole.
Yeah, go fetch mommy a drink.
Oh, my God. All right. Oh, I lost my headphones. This is going off the rails. Boop. All as well.
Very good.
We're professional.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that review. Now we got a bunch of questions that we may or may not answer.
Oh yeah, this could be basically the end of the episode.
Yeah, when you downloaded this episode, was it 11 minutes?
Because if so, all right. Well, let's first go to Facebook.
Going to the face in the book. Going to the Facebook.
I also thought, do we flip
and just skip all of Facebook? That would be funny. That's maybe too much.
Wow. I never thought I heard you say that. Definitely not about alcohol.
Mommy's still waiting on that that top up.
Oh no. Mommy's bottom up. First question comes from Dan Dunn.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
Oh, we do the question first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've only just done.
Dan Dunn.
Realizing my voice is still sore.
Oh yeah, I know. We talked. We
night.
screamed and talked so loud and sang like it was. Yeah, last night was bonkers.
Yeah, it was fun.
Dan Dunn asks, "Do you think Captain Atom has become DC's?"
Hey. Oh right, sorry. I forgot. I forgot how it worked, even though I just said it. Carry on. You're doing great. You're doing a real good job.
Mouth wide open. That's for all of our Patreon listeners here. Do you think Captain Atom has become DC's punching bag? Seems like he only shows up to get blown up by whenever Big Bad is invading the DCU. Are you going to be all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
All right.
Flip.
So, let's flip.
Mm-hmm.
Heads. Okay, so we are going to answer this.
Yes. So do you think Captain Atom has become DC's punching bag?
Yeah, and I think there's I have a karmic example of it, which is today the disorganized quote-unquote shop we went to.
Yeah.
I pulled an issue of Captain Atom and I brought it to the front, and the guy was like, "This one's not for sale." And I was like, "This is a store, right?" He was like, "Not those ones." So that kind of karmically was sort of funny. Also, for some reason, I've had it in my head, maybe since we did that episode with Butt, that is I just want to get my hands on some Captain Atom trades. And yes, I could just go on Amazon and probably just buy a bunch, but I like the enjoyment of just finding shit.
That's where I'm at too. Unless it's something I need to catch up on, I want to just kind of find it somewhere.
Yeah. Or if I have a bunch of extra money for some reason, I might go buy it. But
sure.
At any rate, I keep looking and there's trades of other things in these shops and that. No Captain Atom, not even Captain Atom back issues.
No,
fucking
no trades, nothing.
No trades. I was like, maybe I could get my hands on the run of the New 52.
You were actively looking today, yeah.
And it's just fucking nothing. Yeah, I mean, as far as a character goes, Captain Atom is he not implicated in Human Target right now?
You're reading it, not me.
He might be. But I'm also a couple issues behind.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I think he's a punching bag. DC doesn't respect him.
Sure.
But they definitely don't know what to do with him.
Fair.
That's 100% obvious.
It's a weird character.
And he's super powerful. And then one time they were so he's the character Dr. Manhattan was based on. Shouldn't his powers work the same way? And then
no,
he kind of became like Dr. Manhattan.
Sure.
And then he went away. And then they were like, that was too much. And then
I'm taking off my pants.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is really changing the recording dynamic.
Look at me dead in the eyes while I do this.
You're also not using your hands. You're removing your pants without using your hands.
I wanted to do it this sexy as way possible.
You did not. Yeah, they just don't know what to do with him. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's a character where they're like, well, we'll just shit on Captain Atom. That's fun.
I mean,
I think they're just... Yeah, there's just no direction, or just no one is interested enough in him to do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope to see more Captain Atom out there. And, maybe there's hope in the way that, Peacemaker is having this moment right now between the Suicide Squad and the TV show.
Sure.
They're giving him some spotlight in comics, like in the Suicide Squad, and he had that Garth Ennis one-shot and stuff like that. The TV show brought in Judo Master in a role.
Yeah.
Charlton character. So, maybe there's hope that way that, in a future season of Peacemaker or something, maybe there's a reference or an actual appearance or something of Captain Atom, and maybe that helps spark some love for him. You know, the Charlton connection to Peacemaker might be the thing that could bring him back.
Totally, yeah.
Even though, frankly, Captain Atom is way more associated with other Justice League characters than he is with his Charlton compatriots.
Sure, yeah.
I wonder if maybe that's the gateway for him.
Yeah, it's possible, for sure. All right, next possible question comes from the Senator, James Paulson.
Oh, yeah.
Who asks, of the various alternate Earths we have seen, what one would you like to see brought into the main continuity?
Oh, all right. Let's flip. Tails. I'll never tell.
Bye. Next question.
I love these episodes.
It's the best. Next question comes from Ryan Putney. Who asks, in a short amount of time, Harley has already become an icon of DC. Definitely. I mean, maybe. Well, who's to say? Maybe I won't make a comment about. They go on to say, with that said, what kind of legacy do you hope she creates further down the line, say 20 years from now?
Right.
Very interesting question.
Heads.
Well, there you go. I do think she's an icon.
I mean that is true and undeniable. She's a very strong, not just like financial, but also like character pillar. People like Harley. She's holding down her own book. She shows up in other things. She's obviously
good in the movies and TV.
Margot Robbie and her in the movies. She was a hit when she first showed up in the animated series.
Totally.
The Harley Quinn cartoon is great. There's a lot going for that character. Where would you see, or what would you like to see be her kind of maybe position in the DCU, or her sort of, if you're casting your mind forward another 20 years, looking back, what would you want her legacy to be? Because she's come a long way in 20 years, and actually a decent amount of it in the last 10.
For sure. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, she deserves to stay around and sort of like with a character like the Flash or Superman or Batman, like I think she deserves to be up there in some sort of way.
Right.
That being said, I also kind of like the idea about her becoming like a bit of an elder statesman to like, especially like to other like villain characters or like reforming villain characters or female characters.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this is a thing that's sort of, you know, the part of what's happening with her right now is she's trying to prove to Batman that she's trustworthy, that she wants to help the city.
Totally.
You know, she's been on more heroic adventures in her own solo books, but not necessarily in Gotham. Batman is like letting her operate in Gotham and stuff. And she's trying to earn that trust, and she's trying to prove she can reform, and she's trying to help other criminals, people who fell under sway of the Joker during Joker War. She's trying to lift them up and help them out.
Yeah.
I think it would be neat if we could reclaim the sort of the tarnished corpse of the idea of Sanctuary, maybe, with Harley at the helm.
Well, that's interesting.
In 20 years, like, make Harley like in the way that Dr. Midnight became like the physician for superheroes, have Harley become like the counselor, like the guide, the emotional support.
Yeah.
The Leslie Tompkins, you know what I mean? Like, there's all these kind of support characters in other parts of DC, but have her be that for the heroes, right? Oracle is the information network for the hero, you know, like give that to Harley, because I don't know, even though, you know, we could be pretty, you know, Harley is being heroic, Harley is good.
Yeah.
Do I want to see Harley on the Justice League?
No.
Not really. I mean, it'll probably happen at some point, and it'll be fine, and I'll be like, oh, this is fun or whatever. But I don't know that I want that to be like her role.
No.
I think it would be good for her to, like, part of reclaiming Harleen Quinzel is claiming her intellect and her education and the stuff she's got training in. And I think that would be an interesting position for her as like a lasting legacy, right? I think I'd be into that.
I my problem with that is that, like, I think she deserves the right to sort of like be a bit everlasting the way like Wonder Woman is, and like Batman and stuff. like I think it's easy to like want to fast forward her like to like different parts of her character or like play with that stuff, but then at that same point it's like you can very easily exhaust all the sort of like angles rather than just going like this character rules as is, and you could do 50 years on this character being basically like they are. But I do really like that for her because she's such a complex character. Giving her the opportunity to be able to like really expand on that is really exciting, and so I struggle with which is the best direction. But like something like the Birds of Prey becoming like a really significant group again, like would be awesome.
Yeah, which is funny because like Harley's never been part of that in the comics.
Yeah. But that's a really nice opportunity, I think, from a comic standpoint, is like have her lead that team.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think that was I'm not against that idea, but like that was a thing that even like threw people off that movie, and that movie is good. And they were like, "Why is it Harley?" And it's like, we know why it's Harley. That's
because Harley was going to get a movie. Birds of Prey wasn't. Now Birds of Prey is.
Now Birds of Prey has. Yeah, exactly. Like like 60% of something is better than 0% of nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or 100% of nothing.
Well, hold on,
math. But something for it. But again, we're talking like 20 years down the line. Do I want Harley like parked behind a desk now? No. But that might be interesting in the way that it's interesting to see like Wonder Woman act as more of like a UN ambassador or whatever. It doesn't stop her from like saving the day and being a hero, but
totally.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we answered that. Let's see if we'll answer the next one, which means we're leaving Facebook and heading over to Twitter.
That's Twitter.
First question comes from Colin J Video, who asks, when are we going to get codpiece in the Doom Patrol series?
Ooh. Tails.
I don't know.
Question.
Not my problem. Next question.
And we don't know anyone we could bring it up with.
Nope. Oh well. Next question comes from our favorite religious representative.
Ooh, Chris Chan.
That's right. Who asks us to pitch our own DC secret society with us as the leader. What's your raison d'etre?
Ooh. Tails. Never mind.
Not my problem.
Next question.
From Scruffy Moose Man, who asks, do you guys think the Plastic Man movie is a good idea? Currently, they have plans for a female lead with Plas playing second fiddle. I'm hoping for a funny heist movie in the same vein as Ant-Man.
All right, let's flip. Heads.
Oh.
So this is a slightly old question, but I do recall that at the time that this question came in, there was like a rumor or whatever that one of the possible DC projects
I remember that,
development or one that they were like wanted people to pitch on or something was Plastic Man, and that there was a pitch out there that the movie might actually be centered more on a female character and Plas would be like in it, like the movie would be happening to someone else, and Plastic Man is part of it, is part of that story, right? Which could be kind of fun or interesting, but just generally a Plastic Man movie. What would you want to see in that? Do you have a casting? I know there was the Ben Schwartz even wanted to do it kind of thing.
Jesus Christ, that would be so fucking good.
Which would be awesome.
And fucking genius. Here's the thing. I mean, say what you have to about the actor, but I loved the sort of pastiche of Plastic Man and then the Flash version.
You liked Elongated Man.
Elongated Man, and but he was kind of more Plastic Man in some ways.
Certainly in his powers.
Yeah.
That thing where he was like actual plastic, not just like a dude who could stretch.
But I really like the kind of like wacky and like cartoony version of that character.
Like the Kyle Baker thing that we read.
Yeah, love that shit. To do something that's like based in like a cartoony noir kind of like comedy,
right?
Sounds fucking awesome.
I have a pitch.
Ooh.
And by pitch, I mean just fully stealing from other things.
I have a catch.
you do like Plastic Man. He's already established.
Sure.
You know, people don't take him seriously in our world, especially in the DCEU, right? Not taken seriously. He falls through a dimensional portal and he ends up on Earth 26. So you do a reverse Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Holy shit.
Where everyone is a cartoon except him.
Oh my God.
And he saves the day there, and they like vouch for him as a hero, and he kind of comes back
Whoa.
to the main continuity with like a renewed confidence and stuff like that.
Holy shit.
That's my Plastic Man pitch. You get the Zoo Crew and you do a reverse Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What if it's the Muppets and an Elongated Man?
Yes.
Or Plastic Man?
Love it.
Yeah. They're like solving a crime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe your big third act fight spills over into our world, right? Like, and then that's how, like, you know, he's been saving the day, and then people see him save the day, and they go, "He is a hero, yeah, Plas, yeah."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, you do that sort of thing, but I think that's what I'd want to see.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the next question from Travis Campbell, who asks, "Be honest. Did you understand the end of Mr. Miracle the first time you read it?"
Okay. I'm actually going to flip twice. I'm going to flip once to see if we answer it and once to see if we be honest. So Are we going to answer this? Heads, we are going to answer this. How are we going to answer this?
Okay.
Tails, lie.
Okay.
Did you understand the end of Mr. Miracle the first time you read it?
All right, bro. I fucking totally understood this thing.
Yes, I also 100% understood it, and I've never wavered in my reading of that book
I'm
since.
I'm fucking so goddamn smart that I fucking totally did it.
Yeah. Yeah. What is your just general take on the end of the book?
I
think we slightly talked about this on a different episode.
We did. I thought he was still alive.
Oh, right. That was your... Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was convinced that he was dead and he could escape, but he was like voluntarily not coming back. That's why he doesn't submit to Metron and things like that. He wants to spend a little bit more time in this dream world with his family.
Part of me wonders if it's also like up to interpretation, and
I think that is true,
and then it's very telling between the two of us.
Yeah, I mean, that's 100% a fair, I think, assessment of that. Yeah,
I think
you're like, he's alive, and I'm like, he's definitely dead.
But he gets to be with his
good things are going,
and he gets to be with his family. Boom.
Yeah, that's how you know he's dead.
I'm like, I don't want to be with my family. I want to live and do more. Just wait for my next escape.
Yeah, that's right.
That's very funny.
Nice.
All right. Tight. Next question. All right. That means we are leaving Twitter and heading on over to Instagram.
Now we're going to Instagram. Take some questions and answer them.
First question comes from Dem Spookies, who asks, how exactly do Darkseid and the New Gods work? How can they all be the same Darkseid but still die in one universe? Or be good in the other?
All right, let's flip. Tails.
I don't know.
I'll never tell. Again, we touch on some of this in another episode, but I'm not going to tell you which one. I also don't. I also don't remember.
No, you didn't.
Or am I lying?
Oh, God, you're so mysterious.
So many deceptions.
Oh,
is it? Are we talking to Harvey right now, or are we talking to Two-Face?
Whoa,
talking to Big Bad Harv.
Yeah, split face.
Two-Face, split ass.
Multi-face.
Oh yeah, we were watching Batman Forever in the hotel. That's right.
That just like non-ironically just came on.
Yeah, and that didn't even spur this idea.
No.
Funny enough.
All right. I'm eating chocolate-covered pretzels, and they are good.
You're fully lying down, chewing while talking.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
Mitch. All right. Next question comes from the real Josh Gill.
Oh, sexy Gill.
Goddamn Gill, give it. Who asks, why am Bizarro worst enemies with Red Hood, and why it not work so bad?
All right, let's flip. Heads, but it's a Bizarro question, so it counts as tails. I'm not going to answer it.
That's fucking incredible.
I don't know what to say. Better luck next time.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the rules. I didn't write them.
And I feel bad about it.
I just mean I literally didn't write them. I kind of make them up as I go.
No, I mean, that's just, you have no choice. Well, lock the door if you're coming in, because the next question comes from Ben Stewart.
Oh, it looks like we've
found Forrest Stewart. Forrest Stewart.
I'm here to talk to you about the quiet, elderly genius initiative.
Do you mean the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
No, remember we pitched.
Oh, yeah.
It would be Forrester from Finding Forrester.
Yes.
Bagger Vance, Mr. Holland from Mr. Holland's Opus, and you, I think, also pitched the real life guy from Beautiful Mind.
Yeah. Ben Stewart asks, what iconic issue do you wish never happened?
Ooh, let's flip.
Sexy.
Tails. Wow. I actually kind of wanted to answer that one, but
yep.
Nope. That's the game.
That's just the name of the game.
I'm also honored bound by the rules. So.
That's true. The ones you're making up as you go along.
Shut the fuck up, man. We flip to see if you talk back at me again.
Yeah. Oh my God. What's the most I've ever lost in a coin toss? What's the most? No, I don't have it. I need to watch it. I think that's the problem. Is if I last watched it, I think I may have it.
Yeah, pitch it to people like at the con tomorrow.
Ooh,
like, I'm working on a Javier Bardem.
Specifically from that.
I'm working on Anton Chigurh.
Yeah, I'm working on Anton Chigurh. Is it late to be working on that impression?
Yeah.
All right.
That was just my answer. Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Next question comes from ABC.
Brooks.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Brooks.
Easy as O-Re me.
Brooks.
ABC.
Brooks.
1, 2, 3.
Brooks.
Me, you and me.
Brooks.
Brooks. Brooks. Brooks.
O-Ray.
I just kind of, honestly, I think it doesn't usually happen. I lost the D.
You're lying down and like falling asleep.
Oh, that's very comfortable.
Oh, Ray B. ABC.
It's like the pilot on the flight here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was actually kind of scary.
And we're gonna go to Vancouver soon, and
just like pause for like 6 seconds in the middle of a sentence, and you and I looked at each other, and I was like, "Is he dead?"
Oh no! All right, ABC Brooks asks, simple question, guys. Why is Barda best girl?
All right, let's flip. Tails. Wow.
We'll never know why is Barda best girl.
I think maybe if you get coin flip plus, it has both sides of the coin.
The next question comes from me, which is, who first did a rice?
We can't throw that out there yet. The world isn't ready for who first did a rice. It's a secret bit I'm working on, and the world isn't ready yet. The world isn't ready to know who first did a rice.
Who first?
And I refuse to elaborate.
Who first went from cow to goat?
Yeah, I've been working on some weird comedy movies.
It's been a weird weekend. All right. Well, that means we are leaving Instagram and heading on over to the Doc Scored.
You
You can't flip for this. You just got to do a song. The look in your eyes is so much fear.
You're as dark as scored. You scored in the dark, so scored. No.
What?
Cold as dogs, cold as ice. Foreigner.
Oh, you're as dogs as scored.
You think you hit the notes better?
Yeah,
because you didn't hit any of the notes in the right order or at all.
You weren't listening to the version of the song in my head.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
That's how you fucked up.
I apologize.
That's a you problem.
Yeah. Well, let's hear the questions we won't answer.
First question from Ryan P.
Sure.
Who asks, who's the greatest character Kirby created or co-created, and why is it Dr. Doom?
Ooh, let's flip. Tails. Jesus
oh my God.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this app? This is amazing. What an outrage. Oh, just like this year's NFL playoffs, so much decided on the toss of a coin.
No, my God.
We'll come back to it. Yeah, it's getting there.
Next question.
11 years later, trying to hone this impression.
All right. Next question comes from Flying Fox 1089, who asks, other than Lex Luthor, who of Superman's rogues gallery should become president, and who would be VP?
All right, let's flip.
Oh my God, if this doesn't. What is going on? Okay, maybe just flip a couple of times just to make sure heads will come.
Heads came up that time.
Okay, well
it
then
was tails for that question.
Here,
but then heads just came up.
That's not my problem.
That was incredible. That was like 7 tails in a row. I mean, I know statistically that happens, but
good Lord.
Wow.
All right, next question. Maybe we just used up the heads. We'll find out.
All right, let's see if we're gonna give some head
or get some tail.
Ooh.
Bird in the sky is a lady in the thumb.
Again, cross-pollinating.
I don't care. From Mullet Overlord, who asks, what does it feel like to kiss the question? Because lips.
Ooh, all right. Let's flip. Tails.
Have we only done one question or like two?
Like 2 questions.
Oh my God. Not my problem.
I put like 14 questions in this episode. We've answered like 3, maybe.
And there's 2 left.
That's amazing. That's so fucking funny. Hey, but we got that review.
Hey, there we go.
So
I think we all win.
I think we can all go home happy.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see if we answer the next one. Butt Mother Long asks, okay, so does Swamp Thing ever fuck while he's all swampy? Like, if he did, would we get some kind of hybrid flower child?
Heads.
Oh, okay. I was like, Jesus.
Wow. Wild that it went that far.
Wild Thing.
So, first of all, I can say definitively Swamp Thing does fuck.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Swamp Thing fucks.
Like tentacle porn style?
Oh, you better believe it. Well, I mean, even go back to the movies in Return of Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
There's a whole scene where like Heather Locklear like eats a flower or a bud or something off of Swamp Thing, and it induces like a sort of like
they do that
hallucination thing, and then they have like a love scene in there. So now we don't see like what does that translate. It'd be so funny to like smash cut out. It's just like a vine in her mouth. Like,
oh my God!
Like it's very romantic. I don't know what it actually looks like. It's some sort of eldritch horror.
Jesus,
but yeah, like he does have like romantic / sexual relations and things like that. Mm-hmm. In comics, Alec Holland and Abby Arcane, I believe, have a kid named Tefe Holland who starts as
El Tefe?
Yeah, El Tefe. God
Nice.
damn it. Yeah, starts as like like a spirit, and then eventually like incorporates into a body.
Whoa.
But it kind of happens, maybe not. I don't think it necessarily happens like Abby births him. It's like one of those things where it's like, is Swamp Thing dead? The green is involved. Like it kind of blends. I think it's one of like those kind of things. So it's maybe not a great example of Swamp Thing like getting it done. But the thing is, ultimately, Swamp Thing can form himself however he wants. Like, he's made himself wings and can fly. He can make himself like a fishtail out of plants to swim underwater. Like, he is the collective plant mass.
Still gives himself like a small dick though.
Wow,
I deserve this.
In the case of Levi Kamei, he was changing back and forth into Swamp Thing in this most recent book.
Oh wow!
So that's a thing where it's like maybe he wouldn't feel up to it when he's swampy. He's like, I'm sorry, honey, I'm swampy right now. But then when he's just like plain old Levi again, then he would, right? But yeah, Swamp Thing, if he can make wings and stuff like that, he can definitely hang dong.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and this is the sort of like, remember when they used to call Swamp Thing sophisticated suspense? That's kind of what I'm bringing to this question.
Yeah, it's right in line with what the series brings. Yeah.
He still has DNA and stuff, but it's like plant stuff. I don't know if I mean plant jizz.
I don't not mean that.
I also
aloe? Is it aloe? Is that what aloe is?
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what aloe is? And I just say, yeah, I guess. Like, that made sense.
Yeah. You've ever put aloe on your skin, you know.
I've never. So
I said you've put aloe on your skin. You get it.
Jesus. At any rate, talking about Tefe.
El Tefe.
Yeah, El Tefe. Yeah, I think Constantine is involved and stuff like that. But to be honest, I don't think we've seen or heard anything from Tefe in a long time, like since the New 52. Even with old continuity and stuff coming back, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think we've seen Tefe Holland.
Wow.
At all. So, but yes, I guess you could say Swamp Thing is still capable of making it happen.
And I'm here for it.
Maybe the bigger question is, does the other person want to? And in the case of Abby Arcane, she serves as the avatar of the rot. So she's also a kind of like avatar being.
Sure,
So
yeah.
like them getting together is like fine. It's probably like weirder when she's human and he's like, I just shambled out of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
She's like, I wouldn't even swim in there. Like, I'll get an ear infection, let alone
put that in me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's not great.
But Swamp Thing can also control microbes and stuff. He can clean himself up.
I would hope.
This requires, I think, further research.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me check.
Independent research.
Oh, no. Heads, it does require further research.
Yeah. We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. If I find a Swamp Thing, I'll ask him at the con.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, now let's go to the last question.
Amazing.
If we answer it, or that one was the last question.
Yeah.
All right, from Ask But Fart Butt, who asks, if Adam Smasher fought the cave troll from the Mines of Moria, who would win?
All right, let's flip.
Oh, yeah, Lord of the Rings. You love that.
Heads.
Oh, there you go.
I do love Lord of the Rings, but that cave troll wouldn't stand a chance.
No.
First of all, Al Rothstein, Adam Smasher can get way bigger than a cave troll can get. Like, Adam Smasher can be like the size of a building. Like,
okay.
We've seen those clips from
sure,
Black Adam.
Yeah.
Cave troll, not a chance. Also, like, Adam Smasher retains his like human level intellect and stuff like that. The cave troll is kind of just like they're like poking them like you would like a angry bull at a rodeo or something, you know? There are trolls in Lord of the Rings that are capable of deeper thought and things like that, but not this cave troll, and that's kind of what's sad about that scene. Even in the movie, it's kind of sad. It's scary for a bit, and they're fighting it, and they're like, we gotta stop, like, they think it kills Frodo, and they all get angry and stab it and that, and then there's that kind of bit where, like, they stop stabbing it, and Legolas has shot it, and it's kind of just goes like,
Oh,
and
no.
it's like sad and then dies. Like even in the movie, it's kind of like they're not like we did it.
They're like, shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like oh Jesus. So no,
I had a family. I was
my children.
I was still a virgin.
So yeah, I am giving the bout to Adam Smasher.
Wow.
No questions asked.
Well, that was the last question.
It was. Wow.
Which means maybe it's time to play everyone's favorite video game. Can you guess the name of the character based on someone who does not read comic books could describe that character to us?
Oh, you might as well describe the game, then we'll just see if we play it.
So, if you don't know how this game works, I send... I'm just losing letters. I'm slightly concerned.
If this was an episode of Star Trek, these would be the couple of innocuous things we ignore before the computer like drops life support on deck 7. It'd be like, oh, it was like talking weird a couple of times, and now,
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
oh, it just beamed a bunch of kids into space.
Oh no. It's their fault for bringing kids from space.
I mean, they really shouldn't have kids on the Enterprise.
No.
Outrageous.
Insane.
It's their flagship. They keep sending it to the Romulan border.
I know, yeah.
What is wrong with the Federation?
irresponsible.
Very irresponsible.
Picard is right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you don't know how this game works, I send a photo of a DC character to my wife, who does not read comic books, nor does she care for them. She sends back 4 clues describing what she sees. She did that tonight.
Great.
We are prepared.
Will
we answer?
I'm going to flip. Are we going to play this game?
Yeah, that's the one.
Tails. No game.
And I legitimately got her to do it.
I know. That's kind of funny.
She even got help from her friend she's hanging out with, who also doesn't read comic
but
books.
I'm requiring now you don't use it for the next episode. That one's gone. Just like the questions.
This was a good character, too. This is what big character I'd never used.
Well, that's great.
Burned. Sorry, Wonder Woman. No.
No.
Do you want me to tell you who it is?
Sure.
It was Aztec.
Oh, fuck. I like Aztec. I might have gotten that one.
I know.
Oh, hey.
Doesn't count.
The law applies to us all, great and small.
How long is this episode? 52 minutes. Hey, that's not bad.
We spent a lot of time talking about not this episode.
Whatever.
All right. So
that's it for this week. If you maybe hold what?
This is the part where we say you could send questions for next episode.
Yeah, but you can't.
But I want to flip to see if we even bother with the rest of the episode.
Oh God, I love this.
All of the socials and stuff.
This is the part that works for us.
Yeah. So let's flip and see if we have to do the socials, asking for questions, stuff like that. Heads.
Okay.
We do.
Yeah. Okay.
The important stuff.
Sure. Yeah. I was like, this is the part that serves. I mean, more importantly, me.
Yeah.
If you want to ask a question for a future episode.
Yeah. The next
next question that you can ask questions for.
Yeah. Tomorrow's episode's in the bag.
Yeah.
The next one you can ask questions for is we're recording next week with Heather Antos.
Ooh.
Editor of Marvel, Valiant.
Hell yeah.
Of great renown, and she's coming on to talk Green Lantern. She wants to talk about Green Lantern, so send Green Lantern questions. I think she said she when she was getting into DC, she started at like Emerald Dawn and went from there. So
wow.
let's say Emerald Dawn to the New 52. Those would be all Green Lantern parameters.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, send those questions to our various social media platforms like our Facebook.
Dr. DC podcast.
Uh-oh.
I was really counting on the tails to come in there.
Twitter.
At Dr. DC.
Instagram.
Dr. DC podcast.
Our email.
drdcpodcast@gmail.com.
Of course, Reddit, baby.
r/Dr_DC.
Call us on the phone.
208-917-3238.
That's 208-917-DCU. If you're nasty.
It's such a weird episode.
We're both young and cool, and that's why we're on TikTok.
At Dr. DC, I just posted a video of Venom jerking it.
He's not jerking. He's coming.
We
talked about this.
You seem to think the jerking stops the instant the coming starts.
Yes.
You have to keep going.
No, you don't. You're like, you're treating it like toothpaste. It comes all out at once.
It doesn't. There's a lot of it. You have to keep going, or
how much is there?
Otherwise, it just kind of like seeps out after. You have to get it all out.
I'll be the judge of that.
Let's finish up this episode.
Go to our website,
DrDCPodcast.com or .ca.
Like we got at the beginning of this episode, we want 5-star reviews, and a great place to do that is on iTunes.
That's right.
Or Apple Music.
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wow. Yeah, first of all, go back to 2005.
Yeah.
Review us on iTunes.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone about podcasts. We kind of want to innovate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, we didn't exist back then, though. You could send us physical mail to 301 Hogue Street. It's Hoge Street, Whitehorse, Yukon, Y1A 1V8 to either Richard Eden or Reed Vanier.
That's right.
And if you want to keep that support train rolling, run a train on me and take it over to Patreon.
Patreon.com/DrDC. We've got a $1, $5, $7 level. They all give you access to the Discord, our awesome community Discord server. It's a ton of fun over there. There's always good discussions and stuff like that. We had a great book club at the start of the month. By the time you're listening to this, I think we've just started yesterday. The latest book club, Cosmic DM, is leading that one. So that's a lot of fun. And it helps to support us. And at the higher levels, you get bonus episodes, you get videos, you get theme polls, all sorts of fun stuff.
That's right. Snagglepuss.
That's the one. That's not his voice.
Snagglepuss.
When we were at that one comic book shop today, I saw a Huckleberry Hound toy, and you didn't do the book club, but it made me so sad because we read that fucking Snagglepuss Chronicles, and Huckleberry Hound kills himself.
Whoa.
It's so dark.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of dark, we have a whole other podcast.
Yeah, Ghostfacers, a supernatural rewatch. We are
dark
going through
spooky.
every single episode of the CW Supernatural. We talk about real world monster lore, behind the scenes stuff about the show. We have fun guests. It's a really good time over there. We're getting through season 4 right now.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We have a few episodes left.
Yeah.
Incredible. That is it for this week. Today.
It's
for today.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Adios.
Ciao, ciao.
Heroes, they always fight for what is right. Live with danger and adventure, they are men of might.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.
Wait. Flip to see if we put out an episode tomorrow.
Oh!
We
will. But that were legitimately, I was like, I would do it. Yeah.
Oh, I would too. Yeah.
But yeah, we do.
Yeah. There'll be an episode.
See you tomorrow.
Adios.
Sucks.